That is not manslaughter. That is murder. Tell me what happened. Hello, seekers. Whoa. Whoa. Today, we're at our second new cemetery of the season. This is Gerald Cemetery in Wrentham, Massachusetts. We are here to look for a lady. Her story is filled with rage, jealousy, violence, and an untimely death. All from her husband. So we're gonna look for her. I think I see her already. This is not a huge cemetery. This is right here. I believe she's in the back over here. And we're gonna sit there. I'm going to read. I have 2 newspaper articles about what happened. So we're going to read both of them because they both tell a little bit of a different story. And then we're going to speak with her and see how she feels. This is her right here. Caroline E. Lewis, wife of George R. Lewis, died September 13th, 1857, from wounds received at the hands of her husband, aged 21 years, 3 months, and 4 days. So, that is who we're going to be sitting here and speaking with. As I said, I'm going to read you her stories. Put you guys a little bit higher. Read you the articles that were ran in 2 separate newspapers about this incident. And then we will see what she feels like. So I'm going to set everything up and then we'll get to speaking. All right, Seekers. Whoa. First, I'll read you the article from the Dedham Gazette. This was, I believe, from October 3rd, 1857. So, September 13th, almost a month later. Yeah, almost a month later, this was ran in the Dedham Gazette. Caroline killed by a shotgun blast to the chest in her mother's home on West Street on September 13th, 1857, by her husband George, who believed her to be unfaithful with a peddler by the name of Barrows. George was a farm laborer who worked on the farm of John Gregg, Esquire, a former Wrentham selectman. He had previously separated from his wife after heated arguments, but they were later reunited. Caroline had known George from their school days. She had also known a somewhat older man, a peddler by the name of Barrows. At 20 years of age, with short curling hair, Caroline was considered beautiful, but had a bad reputation. On the day of the murder, George Lewis and the peddler Barrows had an argument, and George went home in rage, confronted his wife, and struck her several times in the eye and the face. She managed to escape with a horse and wagon and went to her mother's home. George got a shotgun and followed her on his other horse. When George found his wife, what the? When George found his wife in the house, he fired at her and missed, but the second shot hit her in the chest and knocked her to the floor. He then used the gun as a club and struck her in the head, killing her outright. When it was over, he went to the farm of his employer and reported what he had done. It's a busy street, guys. Sorry if you heard all that noise right there. It's a busy street. George Lewis was reportedly a mild and inoffensive man and had always borne a good character. The sympathy of the people of Wrentham were with him at the time of the trial. He pled guilty to manslaughter. Caroline is buried in a tiny cemetery off of Route 1A between Plainville and Wrentham. That's where we are right now. Toppling lichen-covered gravestones surround her own modest marker, which is tucked away at the far back corner of the cemetery. It is not surprising that the people of Wrentham seemed so disconcerted with the death of this 21-year-old girl. She was a woman of a bad reputation, after all. Small towns always have that tendency to damn the individual who's not living up to their provincial codes of conduct. So that is one of the articles. Second article. Not really sure which paper this was ran in, but this is what it states. Murder in Wrentham. We regret to record another murder of a wife by her husband in our state. It occurred in Sheldonville Village, about 3 miles from Wrentham Center, Saturday evening. George R. Lewis, a young man of that place, as he states, a few nights since discovered his wife, Caroline Lewis, with another man under such circumstances as to lead him to believe that she had been unfaithful to her marriage vows. Soon afterwards, the wife left the house and went to the residence of her mother. On Saturday evening, Mr. Lewis, who had been out gunning, accidentally, as he states, met his wife near her mother's house. When he attempted to reason with her on her course, she obstinately declared that she would do as she pleased. Maddened, as he says, by this declaration, he fired at and shot her in the neck, afterwards striking her a violent blow in the head which fractured the skull. She lingered until Sunday morning, when she died. Mr. Lewis at once surrendered himself to the officers of justice. The homicide was committed, as he says, upon the impulse of a moment, and he was for some time excited to a degree bordering on insanity in consequence of his rash action. He now, however, appears more calm. Mr. Lewis worked upon a farm, is 22 years of age, and up to the present time has borne a good character. He was married to the deceased, his cousin, about 2 years since. Until within a few months, she had acted with perfect perpetuity, so her husband states. But lately, she absented herself from home and otherwise conducted herself in a suspicious manner. So, basically, what this is saying is that he thought she was cheating on him with another man, an older man, and confronted her about it. She said, "Leave me alone. I'm going to do what I want." And then he killed her. Flat out. Not manslaughter, which it says he pled guilty to. Murder. Straight up murdered her. Shot her. One article says shot her twice. Missed the first time, hit the second time. The other one doesn't say shot twice, but it said shot at her and then hit her in the head with the gun. That is not manslaughter. That is murder. So, and I tried to do research, and I could not find anywhere where it states about a punishment that was handed out to George. It did say he pled guilty to manslaughter, so, but it also says the sympathy of the people were with him because of her bad reputation. So, if he did get a punishment, it was probably minimal. So hopefully, Caroline is here with us, and she is at peace now, and hopefully she will come in through and talk to us. So I'm gonna turn everything on now, and let's get to speaking. Hello, Caroline. My name is Chris. I'm so sorry about what had happened between you and your husband, George. I don't know if you were unfaithful, but regardless, that is not a reason to do what he did. There's other ways to handle that. You guys could have separated. You guys did not have to be together if that's what you guys wanted. He did not have to go and do what he did to you. Please come through. I'm so sorry about what happened to you. I also have some equipment down by you, Caroline. If you touch any of it, it'll let me know you're here. Are you here, Caroline? Caroline, do you? Thought I heard husband. I don't think George is resting here with you, which is good. I don't want George around here. Do you know if there's ever a punishment handed out to George? Okay. I don't know who's here. He said, we're gathering. Caroline, can you tell us, were you truly unfaithful to George, or was Barrows just a friend? Were did you expect George to do what he did to you? Did you think he would ever do that? Okay, don't look back. Don't look back. Who's back there? You know, if you tell me don't look back, I want to look back. Breathe. Okay. This said breathe. Got to hold this. Did you know that he said, George said that what happened was an accident? That it was just it was an act of impulse. He didn't mean to do it. He said he was borderline on insanity, is what he said. Oh, ball on the ground. Is that you, Caroline? All right, all right. Are you at peace, Caroline? Have you found peace on the other side? I heard a yes. That is good. I'm glad you have found peace. Children. I'm not sure. It said children. It says Ellen is the daughter of Esek and Mary Green. She was 3 months old. Man, I didn't know that. She passed 1836 is when she passed. I wonder if she passed in 1836, why is her name on the bottom and Caroline on top? You think it would be the other way around? She passed first. Unless they had a headstone here and they created another one and put both of their names on it. Maybe that's what it is. Ellen. I know that wasn't Ellen speaking because she was only 3 months, but somebody just said Ellen's name. And then we got Mary Ellen after that. But they said Ellen first. But maybe Ellen had her own headstone. And then when Caroline passed, they created a new one. They made a new one and put both of their names on it. That could be what happened. Caroline, do you know people still come and visit you to this day? I'm sure you're aware of that. They leave you flowers. I know maybe they haven't come by recently because the weather had just started getting nice now. So I'm sure a lot of people, they will be coming to visit you and leaving you flowers and stuff for you to enjoy. Look above. Look above. Above what? Above up or just above your headstone? I don't see anything. I didn't see anything. Who's observing me? Who's observing me right now? Say family is in the front? I wonder. Let's check. Let's check if her parents, I'm assuming maybe it must be Esek and Mary, are in the front right here. No. No. Their headstones are not here. But maybe their spirits are here. If your family is here, can Can you come and set off a piece of equipment again? That was pretty cool that you did that. It was great. It was great. It's very great. I'm glad that you were able to do that for me. Let me know that you're here. Have you seen George after you've passed? Have you seen him? Like I said, I don't believe he is resting here. I don't know where he's resting. I don't believe he is here. How do you feel, Caroline, that even though George was the one who ended your life, that they still put that on your headstone, that you were his wife? They did put it on your headstone that you died from wounds received by the hands of him. I don't know. Like, yes, it's true. She was his wife. But the fact that he is the one who did it, do you want his name on the headstone? I just had a question. I had a question I was going to ask. And now I forgot what it was. The train has left the station. What was that question? It's like I had it. And then I just totally forgot what it was. Oh, so strange. I was literally about to ask that question, and then I just totally forgot what it was right before I was going to ask it. Caroline, in the articles I read, they said that people said you had a bad reputation. How does that make you feel? You just said don't care. I felt like I heard like don't care what they think about me. That's good. That's how I live too. That's how I am too. I don't care what people think about me. You think whatever you want about me. I don't care. I do me. I do me. I do what I want to do. You can think what you want. Is that how you lived also? Is that how you were living your life? Like, I don't care what you think about me. I'm gonna do what I want. Great. Middle. This just said middle. Look what came through. Middle. Middle malicious. No, somebody. All right. When we first showed up, they said don't look back. Then it told me to look above, and now I just heard look back. Is there somebody back there? I thought I just heard there is. Who's back there? Who's back there? Tell me. Tell me who's back there. Who's watching? Who's watching from back there? Why are you not telling me who you are? They told me you're back there. Who is it? Who are you? Scary. Scary. You trying to scare me? You can't scare me. All right, I'm going to turn around. Feel free. Try and scare me if you think you can. I don't think you can. I'm trying to speak to Caroline though. What if it's George? Hold on. What if it's George back there watching? George, is that you? You back there, George? Is that why they said scary? Do you come here and bully the spirits? Especially Caroline? Whoops. I heard a yes right there. Just so you know. Get out of here, George. You're not wanted here. After what you did to Caroline, I don't think you're wanted here. I know Caroline don't want you here. And if you're bullying these other spirits, trying to scare them, that doesn't make you more of a man. It makes you less of a man. So, I want you to get out now. Caroline, I know this is probably a subject that you don't like talking about, but I wanted to put your story out there so everybody can know about you. Yes. Yes, it was. Too short. Too short. My life was short. Too short. 21 years old. Too short. What happened then? Here's what happened. What happened? Tell me what happened. It sounds like a guy. Was that still George? George here? Tears. Please don't cry, Caroline. I'm sure there was a lot of tears that day. What happened, George? Tell me what happened from your point of view. What happened? Let's go, George. Let's go, George. I'm waiting. You said here's what happened. Tell me what happened. He's here? George, I don't think you're wanted here. If you're not gonna talk to me, you can get out. All right, Caroline, probably got about 5 more minutes there. Probably got about 5 more minutes. Just so you know. George, I want you gone. I don't even want you here. What you did to Caroline was uncalled for. I'm glad to hear that she's at peace now. Sounds like she's with her family. Even though you're a part of her family, I hope you're not there. You're welcome, Caroline. You're welcome. I heard you. I heard you. Mad? I thought I heard mad. Sorry, I just walked in. This guy stopped over here. I don't know if he was going to come over here and say something, but don't look like he's coming. I heard you say mad. Just because you are mad doesn't mean you got to do what you did. There's other ways to work it out. I hope you did get punished, George. I hope you did get punished. I know if you whatever punishment you got, I know it was not what you deserved, because you deserved a lot more than whatever they gave you. I know it. Caroline was such a sweet and beautiful girl. That's what it said. And you ended her life. Caroline never got to live a full life. You cut her life short because you were jealous and you were mad. There's a lot of spirit guides that came through today, so I hope they're here helping Caroline. All right, we're gonna get out of here now. Caroline, thank you for coming through and speaking with me. I'm glad to know that you have found peace on the other side. And I'm sorry that your life was cut short by the hands of your husband. You did not deserve what happened to you. I'm so sorry. All right, Seeker Squad came here today speaking to Caroline, who sadly her life was ended at the hands of her husband over jealousy and rage. Sounds like she's at peace now, which is good. I think we did have George come through real quick, but I think he's gone. I think he's gone. I had a lot of spirit guys come through, so I feel like hopefully they got rid of him. Hopefully he will not come back here anymore and harass and bully the spirits here and leave Caroline alone. She's at peace. She's resting. She's with her family. Leave her alone. Hope you guys enjoyed this session. You guys are the best. You already know it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Click that bell and turn notifications to on so you get notified when the videos drop. There's a link in the description in case you want to pick up some merch. Some pretty cool merch there. All right. You guys are the best. And I will see you in the next one.